we were supposed to go and see Why Him a couple of nights ago.
Yeah, I went to go see it alone.
And I was ill.
Yeah.
So I couldn't go with you.
And why me was all I kept thinking.
Yeah.
I really didn't like this movie.
Ned, on Christmas Day, I'm gonna ask Steffi to marry me, and I'd like your blessing.
The answer is no.
Why don't you give me a few days to win you over? By Christmas morning, you're gonna be calling me son. I'm gonna be calling you dad.
Don't think that's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna, Dad.
Don't.
What, Dad?
Stop that.
All right, Dad.
Tell me what it's about. I can see, well, looking at the title of the movie and the poster, which has James Franco and Bryan Cranston on it, I think I can tell pretty much what this is about.
Go ahead.
Daughter brings home disappointing boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rubbish.
Is there any more to the movie than that? Bryan Cranston is slightly uptight, but probably reasonable.
Yes.
James Franco is he an underachieving stoner?
No, he's
not.
He plays it like an underachieving stoner, but he's an underachieving stoner who came up with.
Oh, so he's doing his own. He's doing it as himself, an underachieving stoner.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
yeah. Who's set up like $1 billion like app corporation?
Right. I see.
He came up with something which was just like called, Fuzzball.
He made friends with Judd Apatow.
She decides for them to like him, she will take her family to stay with them,
Right.
with him in his mansion. Comedy ensues, apparently.
You are not the guy we want our daughter marrying.
You wanna play with me?
You are going down.
Sounds like sort of meet the Parents.
It was written. It's written and directed by the man who wrote Meet the Parents.
Oh, so that's his idea again.
Wait, it's an
Meet the
idea.
Meet the
It's
Son-in-Law.
Guess Who? It's the film.
It's meet the Parents, but from the other side of the family.
Yeah. And we've also seen.
Guess who?
It's
Yeah.
Guess Who? This is a fucking.
Guess who's
thing.
coming to dinner? It's fucking James.
The
Franco,
only
yeah.
thing they got new is kind of like, hey, what about apps? And how now funny new art. And the only thing that's new is very contemporary references.
Right.
Which mean I think this film in 10 years will be nearly unfollowable.
Is that a drone?
Laird is spying on us.
What?
Do not mess with me.
There's one gag which is weird because there's a bit where his butler, James Franco's butler, occasionally attacks him at random,
Right.
like on purpose, and then he has to fight him off.
Oh, right. So he's paid him to keep him on his toes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I remember watching that, and I turned to my friend and said, "Oh, this is Kato. It's just fucking the Pink Panther doing it again." But then Bryan Cranston goes, "This is just Kato. You're doing it again," and then he doesn't get the reference. But that seems to still be a problem. It's just stealing a joke, but then acknowledging it. I don't think is getting away with it.
Yeah.
That's like someone going surely you can't be serious. I am, and don't call me Shirley. That was from Airplane. You can't just take another joke but reference. It's so fucking lazy.
I don't like bodyguards around, so I just had Gustav train me.
He's as strange as they come.
Your reaction time is getting quicker. But what happened to the evasive parkour?
Bryan Cranston is likeable.
Yeah. Well, it's Bryan Cranston. He's good, isn't he?
He's a good actor.
What's he doing in this shit then?
He does a lot of kind of...
But he is a funny. He's a good, because he's been doing a lot of drama recently.
Yeah.
But he arguably he was first known to many people as the dad in Malcolm in the Middle.
Hal,
so he's a very, very good comedy actor.
Hal is one of the most underrated comic performances on television.
Well, Bryan is a funny actor.
And he's funny in this despite the material. So a couple of times there's just, you can't help but Bryan Cranston is good, but he's picking up a paycheck here.
Yeah.
I am gonna take this octopus down.
Been public enemy since you got PE was boom! Shaka-laka-laka!
Unoriginal shite that brings nothing new to the table except modern references, and such specific to now modern references.
Right.
Feels like they're quoting, like when a South Park episode is written the day after a big event.
Yeah.
Feels like they've done that, but nothing big happened yesterday. It's remember when there was that meme about a cat in a blender? And the whole film, that wasn't...
Is there?
There isn't, no. I couldn't think of something. It sounded like a meme. I thought cats, and then I don't know why I thought blenders, but... I don't recommend anyone do that. No. I don't think it even become a meme. I think
I think it might.
I think it probably would lead to, hopefully, criminal prosecution.
There's a lot of weird stuff on the internet.
That's probably on the internet already, isn't it?
A cat in a blender. I don't want to Google it. It's there, isn't it? It's there. Cat in a blender.
Watch Why Him over looking that up. That's all. Like that's how I can recommend.
Why him? It's not as bad as a cat in a blender.
No, it's not. Bryan Cranston's in it. Not the cat in the blender video. Bryan Cranston's in Why Him.
Cranston, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, and you thought Heisenberg was bad. Wait till you see this guy. Just shoves a cat in a blender. Doesn't put it on the full blast, puts on that pulse. Puts on pulse.
No! Oh, its poor little tail's gone first.
Yeah.
Oh. Kitten. Think of a kitten in a blender.
The Flemings are in the house! Yes!